Hey, Sylvia, I got the message to meet you here.
Oh, there you are, Stan, and you're actually...
On time.
I was just...
See? Right on time.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. I'm impressed. Maybe this new project has made you a bit more responsible.
It's certainly been an exciting one so far. In Galilee, I talked to a couple of very interesting, very different people.
I had a great conversation with a few people here in Jerusalem, too. The woman I spoke to recommended that we come here to speak to some others, but it was strange. She described the people as shorter.
Well, that's curious. Shorter than what?
I don't know. Shorter than us, maybe?
Well, is there a colony of short people in Jerusalem?
They're not like lepers, Stan. Short people aren't unclean or anything. They don't have to all live together like people with leprosy do.
Well, I don't know. It's just a strange thing to be told about a group of people you're hoping to meet.
It is. I wonder when they'll arrive. Well, I guess we can go over our notes until they show up.
Well, I have pages of notes from the people I interviewed. They've given me a lot to think about. How about you? Have you drawn any conclusions yet?
Oh, no. It's much too early. We need to talk to more people, and in the end, I'd like our viewers to draw their own conclusions after they see the film. Tell me, what did you learn about Jesus?
Well, he sounds like a fascinating man.
Did you say Jesus?
Well, yes. Jesus of Nazareth. Do you know him?
Yes, we love Jesus.
Well, fascinating. Tell me, what is he like? How did you meet him? And what do your parents think about him?
You've got a lot of questions.
Yes, who's up for the day? We're done answering questions.
You won't answer any questions?
We're not supposed to talk to strangers, and you look pretty strange to me.
I'm sorry, we haven't properly introduced ourselves. My name is Sylvia, and this is my brother Stan. We're working on a project together.
You have to work with your brother? Are you being punished or something?
No, we actually get along pretty well. He's a pretty good guy.
Doesn't he pull your hair? And call you pig face?
No, not anymore. Though he used to call me Silly Sylvie.
What did you call him?
Never mind.
Ooh, it must be really embarrassing. Tell us.
I tell you what, if you answer our questions about Jesus, then I'll tell you all his embarrassing nickname.
Hey, you can't do that. That's bribery.
We're kids. Our whole lives are bribery. If you eat your peas, you can have some candy. If you sit quietly at the synagogue, you can spend an extra hour at the park.
Stan, you're not above a little bit of bribery. You just don't want me to tell them your nickname.
Yeah, you're afraid of a bunch of kids laughing at you, you chicken.
Yeah, chicken.
I'm not chicken. I'm distinguished.
I don't even know what that means. It means chicken. No, it means he's too fancy to talk with us, like those other people who walked around with Jesus.
What do you mean? What other people?
Oh, you know, those grown-ups who follow Jesus around.
You mean the disciples?
Yeah, the disciples. And other grown-ups too. Grown-ups don't have much time for us.
What do you mean? Why not?
Because we're kids. They say we're dirty.
We make big messes.
They say we get into trouble.
It sounds like they're talking about the family dog.
That's how we feel sometimes, like pets.
Or property. People like having kids, but they say children should be seen and not heard.
Sometimes we feel invisible.
They don't think we're important until we're grown-ups like them.
That sounds terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that.
That's why we love Jesus, because he actually saw us.
Yeah, he paid attention to us.
He did? What did he do?
He played with us for a while, and he put his hands on our heads and blessed us.
Until he got yelled at.
Yelled at? Who yelled at him?
His disciples and some other people. They said we shouldn't waste Jesus' time. He was too important to hang out with us.
I can't believe it. Is it really you?
Excuse me?
It is really you. Are you the Docky Award-winning filmmakers Stan and Sylvia Silverman?
Well, yes, we are. Have we met?
Oh, no, but I'm your biggest fan.
Oh, so you're the one.
Your documentary on sneeze-inducing cheeses, it changed my life.
See, Sylvia? We do change lives.
Clearly. It's lovely to meet you.
Adina, I can't believe it. Stan and Sylvia Silverman. I never thought I'd meet celebrities like you.
Few people do.
Can I take you two out for coffee? Or better yet, can you come on over for lunch? My friends, they just won't believe it. The Silverman siblings. Somebody pinch me.
Ooh, I'll pinch you.
I'm sorry, we can't leave right now. We're doing some research.
Oh, yeah. We're waiting to talk to some short people.
You have been talking to some short people?
Oh, we have, haven't we?
You hadn't figured that out yet? These are the people Martha sent us to talk to.
Well, they're shorter, all right.
Are you working on a new project?
We are. We're talking to people about Jesus of Nazareth and asking whether they think he's the Messiah or not.
And you're talking to a bunch of kids. Why wouldn't you be talking to real people?
We have talked to some real people.
See what we mean? Even you don't think we're real people.
These children are real people, Stan.
But what do they know about Jesus? Now, I could tell you a thing or two about Jesus.
Well, Adina, these children have met Jesus, and they were just telling us about their experiences with him. I was just about to ask them, how did Jesus respond when people told him he was wasting his time on you?
He gave his disciples the look.
What's the look?
It's the look my mom gives me when I'm chewing with my mouth open.
My mom has that look too.
Then Jesus said, "Don't stop the children from coming to me. I want them to come." Then he said something else. What was it?
He said the kingdom of God belongs to people like us.
We get our own kingdom? Awesome. Right now I don't even got my own room.
And all the people who were yelling at Jesus got real quiet.
Why was that, do you think?
I think they felt bad that they made Jesus mad.
They saw that Jesus likes us, and they figured if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all.
Well, that's good advice. Did Jesus do anything else?
He hugged us and blessed us.
Now, that's all very sweet, children. Good for you. But talking about the Messiah is a very grown-up conversation. So why don't you go now? Shoot, and let us grown-ups talk.
Shoo, do we look like birds to you?
We know plenty about the Messiah.
Oh, hush now. My turn. It's my turn to talk now, darlings.
All right, Adina. What do you think? Is Jesus the Messiah?
Of course not,
Why do you say that?
because Jesus, he kidnapped my brothers.
Excuse me? Kidnap them?
Well, he saw them in my father's fishing boat and told them to follow him, and they did. And they left my dad sitting right in the boat.
Who are your brothers?
James and John, the son of Zebedee. Have you heard of them?
I have.
They never would have left Dad and the fishing business. Jesus must have brainwashed them. And the Messiah will not come to brainwash us.
What do you think the Messiah will do?
Well, he'll come to make us rich, of course.
Rich?
Yes, so my family won't have to work as hard anymore.
Where did you hear that the Messiah was coming to make everyone rich?
Well, that's what my grandfather always said. He said, the Messiah will be like a superhero, a wizard, or a genie, and he will give us whatever we want.
You think the Messiah is coming to grant you wishes.
Yes.
That's not what this Messiah is coming to do at all. I know that, and I'm a kid. Your grandpa sounds loony.
Anyway, Adina, as Jesus' disciples, don't your brothers think Jesus is the Messiah?
My brothers fight over who's going to sit next to Jesus at dinner, and they argue about which one of them is the greatest. I'm not putting much stock into what they think.
Do you know anything about what Jesus teaches? Do you know about all the good things he's done?
I don't have time to follow all that nonsense.
Well, I can tell you that Jesus is the most holy man I've ever met.
Yeah, your brothers are smart to follow him.
We know he's the Messiah.
The Pharisees and the chief priests would disagree with you, and they have a lot more wisdom and experience than you do.
Maybe, but kids can tell when someone is real and when they're pretending.
And Jesus never pretends.
And he never acts like he's better than everybody else.
Even though he is. And he makes us all better people too.
What a profound thought, children.
Clearly, we adults need to learn to listen to you more often. You've got a lot of wisdom that we wouldn't expect.
Well, on that note, I'll be going. It was lovely to meet you, San and Sylvia, and I hope your documentary turns out than today's experience leads me to expect. You just need to find the right people to talk to.
Yes, we do. The right people make all the difference.
She means you, children.
Thanks. We appreciate being appreciated.
But you still haven't told us your nickname.
Oh, do I have to?
Yes!
All right. It's Stinky Stanley.
That's not too bad.
Oh, no, he wasn't finished. We used to call him Stinky Stanley the Funky Monkey.
I was just a kid. I didn't like baths, and I liked to climb trees.
I totally get that, dude.
You do?
Yeah, climbing trees is much more fun than taking baths. I'm with you.
Well, thanks. See, Sylvia? I'm not the only one.
I'd say you're in pretty good company. Thank you, children, for all your help today. You know, you might all just be in a movie.
Yay!
Well, we gotta be going. But if you ever want a friend to climb trees with, you look me up.
Awesome.
Hey, maybe grown-ups aren't so bad after all.